Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Colette Alethea. I hope you're having a great start to your day. If you haven't already, please do me a favor. Why don't you and press the like button, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to share it to someone that you love the most. Okay, great. So today's video, it's just an encouragement video. I don't even think it'll be that long, but the reason why I wanted to send this message out because I keep hearing this very negative term that women who are 30 plus, they're not desirable. And I don't know who thought, actually I do, but I don't know who thought using such negative words would be acceptable. And I'm actually astonished with the amount of women and men who actually use that verbiage, like not desirable because you're 30 or 30 plus. I'm speaking to the woman that doesn't have a child. I'm speaking to a woman that is not probably in a committed relationship or not married. You know, I want to let you know, if no one has told you today, that that is not true. That is not the will of God for your life. God did not call you out here to be feminine, to be beautiful, to be educated, to be undesirable. That is not what God's desire is for you. Okay? Sometimes when we're talking about statistics and we're talking about women, we're also forgetting that it's another component, and it's timing. Like, we are the ones that say yes to men, like, in the sense that we are the ones that give men access to us. But if you haven't found that right man, if you haven't found that man to settle down with, if what like, why would you throw that away? I always say that you have the rest of your lives to live with someone, to be with someone, to be married to someone. And you have to make sure that when you are marrying someone, that is someone that you can actually trust to make very integral decisions for you. So for the women that are out there that are still 30 looking for love and companionship, I don't want you to give up, especially and no, hold on. I don't want you to give up, and I don't want you to be listening to the wrong people who are not feeding your soul and making you prepared and ready for when your man comes. Like, no. If you are listening to the wrong types of content that is not feeding your soul, you need to unplug. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Now, does that mean that you don't take advice from people who are professionals or experts? That's not no, you take advice. Does that mean that you don't work on yourselves? No. Does that mean that there's nothing to work on? No. It just means that, be careful on what you consume. Social media is so influential. Like, I was watching a video from another YouTuber. They talk about modern women and whatever. I'm so upset. I've been feeling this negative energy, sorry, for the last 2 days. And I've been feeling it and I'm like, yo, Colette, when are you going to ease off of this? Because I'm so angry at the fact that, our verbiage is so disgusting that we actually take joy in telling people that they're not desirable. And you know what? Let's flip it to the men too. Men feel it too. Men are, well, you're not desirable. Like, you're not 6 feet. You're not this. We need to stop using that language. It's the lowest. It's so low vibes. It is so low vibes. It's so low vibrations. Like, what are you even talking about telling people that they're undesirable? Like, I just feel like especially in our 30s, no. Like, when we were younger, we all like the same cute guy in high school or the same cute girl in high school, right? Now we're in our 30s, we're looking for more than just beauty because beauty is fleeting. So we know that that can't just be enough. Yes, you want to be attracted. Nobody's saying that, okay? But what I am saying is that we're not just looking for someone that is extremely beautiful or like extremely handsome. You definitely want to choose someone that you can do life with. that you can trust. So it's important now that we're in our 30s to take a good like a good stock of what we want in a partner. And I'm not talking about material stuff, because honestly, you can attain material things. You two can put your heads together and have a big house, 2 cars, double garage, travel. You can actually do that together if you really want to. But you need to look at, what does this person bring as an individual? Are they kind? Are they loving? Do they get along with their family members? Do they get along with my family members? Are they thoughtful? When to say no? Do they know when to say stop? Will they be honest with me when I'm out of character? Like, these are the types of character traits that we need to be looking for. Do they bring the best out of me, even in my darkest times, right? Do they give me space? Do they come into my space because they think I've been dumb too long? You know, there are so many things that we can be looking at to make someone desirable. You cannot look at somebody's outside and say that. We've got to really change it. And even if our psychology is saying to us, oh, he's not very tall, honestly, sis, if you just take the time to know somebody and get to know them, and you get to spend the rest of your life happy. Give me the 5655, because listen, I've seen what verbal abuse can do to someone. I've seen it. I've seen emotional, and honestly, you will miss out on a good man if you're still just stuck on what he looks on the outside, especially at this age. We out here trying to do life, sis. Catch flights. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I hate that term. I hate that word. Undesirable. We need to do away. This is, with that word, undesirable. It's so toxic. Yeah, it's so toxic. That's my rant for today. Women, men, you are desirable. Carry yourself with pride. Love yourself. Love yourself. Show the world that you are beautiful inside and out. And if you're not a beautiful person, you need to work on that. You need to work on it, because it's spitting out on the outside. We don't like it. It's bad, you know? But if you are working on it and you are becoming a better person, let's stop using language like undesirable, because that's not true. That's not what God called you to be. He called us to be the head, not the tail. We are perfectly made, beautifully made, sculpted in our mother's womb. How dare anybody say that? And in the midst, like, when you think about being 30, we have more money than we did when we were in our 20s. Like, we're owning homes, we're having adventures, we get to restart our life. Like, we're actually independent. And it doesn't matter how much money you're making, you're independent in the sense that you're able to make decisions on your own. You get to change the trajectory of your life. This time of your life is beautiful. Bun what people are saying. Women are having children at a later date. It is what it is. And for the people who are out there saying that, oh, they're chasing careers and that's why they're single and undesirable, listen to me. Most of us common folks cannot afford a mortgage on our own. Hello, somebody. The bank is not even willing to approve you for a mortgage. How many of us make over $100,000 a year? How many of us make $150,000 a year? So when you hear people talking, listen, girl, go to school, get your career on, and whatever. Because your man, it's unrealistic for your man alone to carry all of these burdens, right? So if you're able to be stay home, great. That's awesome. But if it comes a time where you cannot be a stay-at-home mother, that is okay too. Like, men are carrying such a high burden, and we disregard the fact that they're also human. They're not machines. So it's great that his woman is educated, his woman can get a job, his woman is professional, his woman can get approved for a mortgage. These are all great things and great attributes for building a great and healthy life. I don't understand. Some of these people need to wake up. They're spitting out statistics and They're not backing it up with history, and they're not backing it up with what's socially happening in the world, you know? So I just want to say, no, sis, you are not undesirable. Men, you are not undesirable. I pray to God today that if you're looking for a spouse, you want partnership, I pray that the Lord will open up that pathway for you to know what love is, because love is such a beautiful experience. I mean, I want the whole world to know what it's like. It's beautiful when you find that person that you can connect with. And I pray to God that you do. I pray to God that you do.